We're only a month out from the new entry in the God of War series and gamers are itching to take the rage-driven Kratos out on another violent adventure. However, in this new PlayStation 4 exclusive, simply called God of War, we discover that the titular god now has a son and has grown a little kinder and gentler, but not much. Several reviewers had a chance to go hands-on, and the early results are looking mighty good. Keep in mind, however, that these were only 3-hour demos, which only scratches the surface of what this game has to offer. Read on for a few of the early impressions for this father and son romp and stay tuned for our upcoming review. Newsweek Momozu from Newsweek is happy to see Kratos back but acknowledges that this isn't the same rage monster of old. Instead, he finds a more restrained being, which carries over into the combat. God of War's combat system is an elegant one, with plenty of rhythm and thoughtful balance, tempered by deep skill trees and crafting. Fighting remains incredibly fun in this installment of the franchise, but the tone has shifted. There's a noble purpose driving Kratos, not blind vengeance, Mozu writes. My demo gave me a fantastic sense of the characters and world building, but didn't leave nearly enough time to get into the nitty-gritty of the extensive skill trees and crafting menus. Mozu continues, his is what drives his son, Atreus, to the foreground of your curiosity as you play God of War. He is a new character, a clean slate, and you find yourself wanting to learn more about him because you already know Kratos so well. Polygon over at Polygon, Summit Sarkar reveled in the semi-open nature of a game that's traditionally very linear. The combat was also a highlight as Kratos now fights with his son, which opens up some fun new combat choices. I came across a Revenant, a demonic witch spirit that can teleport. It was too fast for Kratos' axe, but not for his fists. I also had a lot of fun freezing enemies with the axe's frost magic, then shattering them with a punch. Sarkar found that the combination of hand-to-hand fighting, axe, shield and Atreus gives Kratos a lot of combat options from the get-go in God of War, and that's before you upgrade his skills, weapons or armor, or those of Atreus. IGN's Marty Shiva and Danjo Goldrab discuss how the series has evolved as a whole from the storytelling and combat, right down to camera positioning and Kratos' awkward attempts to show his son affection. Mechanically, God of War feels much more modern than its predecessors, opting for minimal HUD instead of flashing combo numbers on screen, and leaning into melee-based combat that's more reminiscent of Dark Souls than it is God of War. Their review reads, as you explore, Atreus' childlike curiosity and innocence make for an excellent window into a world that feels like danger could be lurking around any corner. One of the most impressive thing about God of War, according to IGN, the entire game unfolds in a single, unbroken shot. There are no cutscenes, no load screens, no camera cuts, no fades to black,